Hey, I want to talk about bullies. I talked about violence in a recent vlog. When I was in elementary school in Quebec, there's a lot of bullies, and I lived across the street and I had to run. And I kind of knew, like, hey, should I fight back? Like, I was having these thoughts. Well, it's kind of weird that adults, responsible adults, teachers, parents kind of know about this and they think I should fight. I don't know if it's too much hockey in their worlds, but for me it's like it's not okay to fight. It's not okay to be violent. It's not okay to be the victim of violence. At one point I decided, though, I'm gonna fight back against this guy and see what happens. And I got a cut lip, but I put in a few shots, and I felt proud of myself that I could go there. I could go in a place that scared me, like the animalistic, because I already started that in elementary school, valuing intelligence. It scared me, but I also knew that's not for me. This is nonsense. And it's pretty sad that the adults back then are the same as the adults now, and because they didn't succeed at fighting off, like 40 years ago, bullying as a cultural pattern that is inhuman, because in a way they were expecting me to use violence as a tool of first resort instead of last resort, where you have such a great balance of different thinking tools that you never really reach that stage, unless like a cougar is really going for you and you're going to die. So do I live among cougars and bears? And really it's worse than that. Like, it's more dangerous being killed by your own species than predators that want to eat you. Right now, and what bullies look like right now is that there's more of them and it's more sophisticated, and they're not really seen as bullies. They're kind of hiding behind an image. So they're like doctors, they're politicians, public servants, educators. I saw an educator when I worked in a school, and I was the lead, so the two that had seniority were under me, and still they didn't do what I said in certain situations. I saw one lady grab the little boy by the wrists, and his wrists were so small that when they were crossed, she could put her entire hand and pull him away. And I knew from the situation that he was right and she was wrong. So that kind of bullying in the same school district that I went to, Commission Scolaire des Draveurs, I'm coming after you. Because when I say every child matters, it's not to boost my image. It's to warn you. I'm coming for you, Commission Scolaire des Draveurs. And I'm coming for all of the other bullies that think it's okay when they have a PhD, or they have a big office, or they have money, or they have respect from those that evolved their elite status bullying type of cultures with them, and who want to be them. And who are them, although there's less under them than the ones they aspire to be. I'm coming after all of you, and guess what? I've got a lot of human thinking tools and resources, and I am the professor of socio-cybernetics. It might take time, but history will be written that this is who I am, and this is who you are.